This video is going to just be as hilarious as it is infuriating. Minivan drivers, I guess in every country, more or less, they are very aggressive and self-centered individuals, more to the extent of road bullies. Sometimes they like to patronize you just for the sake of patronizing you, and they get a kick out of it. And I could not fathom for the life of me why they would want to do that, because I would never want to, patronize someone, have my fun at the expense of another person. I don't find that funny. I don't find it rewarding at all in any way. Okay, so again, it's a minivan incident again today. I was going straight. He was going to make a U-turn. All right, so he was already at the U-turn junction, and I was on the right lane. We drive on the right side here, so it's unlike Germany or in the US. Okay, it's the other end of it. So he was coming out. He was not coming out. He was waiting for me. So I went. I was going at about 120 kilometers, and he saw me coming. You know what he did? He didn't turn. If he turned enough time, I would have slammed on my brakes and lower my gear. But he did not. He waited to the last moment. Then he turned out. Okay, he turned out. I could still manage. I lower my gear, 1 down, 2 down, and you know what he did? I could have just avoided him, but he parked his car right in the middle of 3 lanes. The first right lane, second, and the third. His van is it's a minivan, so he's like the first lane, the second lane, and the nose to the minivan was half of the third lane. So he just stayed there. He wanted me to crash him, or maybe, and I was about to crash him because I was waiting for him to go. I was timing it, and I had to slam on my brakes really hard, and I was pissed. So I kept to the left side. He was already at the left side then, so I moved to the left side. I didn't let him go. I came out and asked him, how do you drive? Now, I wasn't very pissed off. I was just more annoyed and perturbed. But the way he answered me was, he wanted to pick a fight. He wanted a problem. He says, what's wrong? I turn when I want to turn. There is nothing wrong with turning. Wow, you don't cut into a person's path and answer that guy like that, would you? I mean, there are nice people around, and they would say, I'm sorry, I miscalculated that distance. And I do that sometimes. Sometimes, this car was coming and I didn't see him coming, and I went out a bit too fast, and he almost, he had to slam his brakes. And when he slowed down in front of me, I would wind down my window and I said, sorry, I'm really very sorry. And I'll put up my hand and I say, I'm sorry, very sorry, no intent of patronizing you or, causing you this shock. So I do that, and good people with no ill intentions do that. But this guy clearly wanted to pick a fight. So I was throwing pearls to a swine. And I said, do you know how to drive? Huh? Do you really know how to drive? How do you drive like that? And he went off. He rattled on in vulgarities in Thai, like koi means cock, fuck you, here, and things like that. And I said, you're more stupid than a buffalo. Ngo kwai, katam kwa mang sap, born lower than a roach. And he came out of the car and like he wanted to fight with me. And I was in my favorite shirt. Well, not this shirt. I changed my shirt. It was this shirt. It's washed already. I'll tell you about it later, why it was washed. It was a new shirt, and I ironed it and everything. So he came out and wanted to fight me. I didn't want to fight him, so I went back to my car, and we were both trading insults. And you know what he did to me? He came out and he spit right onto my shirt. I mean, literally, the sputum was like one mouthful of sputum. Wow, I saw it plap onto my shirt. You can slap me around, you can curse me, you can curse anything, but you don't ever do that to my favorite shirt. This is my favorite shirt. And it means everything to me. scratch my car, you can knock my car, I don't care, but you don't hurt my shirt. And he did that. My God. And I said to him, that was the biggest mistake you made. I took off my shirt. I didn't want to tear it, hurt it any further, so I started to unbutton it. He saw that look in my eyes. I don't know, maybe this guy has been fighting before. He's, you know, folks like that, they fight a lot. So he saw that killer look in my eyes, and I said, I'm gonna take you down, man. You know what he did? He ran back to his van, closed the door, started the engine, and tried to pull out. But my car was so close to his, you know, to the front of his, my car was in front of his, right? So he couldn't move out. He couldn't turn enough time. And I was already finished undressing my shirt. I ran straight for him. I said, you get down right now. You know, it's hilarious, isn't it now? I never see myself seeing red like that, but I was beyond pissed. I was gonna break his nose, and I'm gonna dig out his eyes and paste it on his skull. God, he had this, you know, he has the knuckle bearings, you know, those things, and he scratched me a bit. Anyway, here, yeah, tried to punch me. I moved away, and I didn't care. I didn't go back for the. I didn't go back for it. I said, you know, I don't need weapons to deal with you. I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. So, you know, he thinks they're all specky guys and fair. You know, some of this, they call them the Isan or the Korsang people. You know, the gangsters. They are dark and black, and they think they're all fair-skinned guys, can't fight. So I didn't care anymore. I dragged him from the window. He punched me. I started punching him, pummeling him right. I didn't wait for him to get down. Pum, 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 and he couldn't take it. He yanked his hair, literally pull his hair out by the roots. And I was cursing at the same time. My goodness, I didn't believe I was cursing and cursing. Motherfucking son of a whore-humping bitch. I'm gonna break you. And I kept pummeling him, and he pummeled me back, hit my chest. I had a lot of scratches because he was wearing the, you know, those rings and things like that. I didn't let him get my face anyway. He got me once, cheap shot. Here, can you see that? The skin got off. But anyway, so eventually the monk came down. There was a passenger monk in his minivan. The monk came down. I was shocked. I didn't know how to behave in front of a monk. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm a Christian. But yet, meaning no disrespect. I always, you know, I respect all religion, and meaning no disrespect to the monk, I back off. And that was when he took the cheap shot on me. He boom. I wasn't watching, so he cheap shot, you know, sucker punch. And I put my hand together. I said, "Kotot." I said, "I'm sorry. I don't mean to misbehave in front of a monk, but I couldn't take this guy anymore. He spit on my shirt." I walked off, and he started cursing again. So I went back again. I want to pummel him again. So the monk said, "Enough, enough, enough." So I went back off, drove off, and I ended up spending 3 hours showering and washing all my clothes. So this shirt now is washed. I'm wearing a brand new shirt, so I'm very pissed off today, and it was also hilarious. I never think that I thought I retired from street fights and kickboxing, Muay Thai. I used to do it in Ratchadamnern, and I thought I would not go there anymore, being of age. And you slow down, more or less. I do slow down. But what happened today, I'm quite impressed that I can still take on this guy, and I let it go. And it felt good after this. Now I know it hurts me now with the shirt being damaged, but it felt good taking out on this guy. Now I didn't report to the police. Let's see if he's going to report to the police, but I doubt if he's going to do that. But if he does that, then I'll argue my case at the police station. But well, what can he say? You know, he jumped me in front of my car, make a U-turn without waiting for me, and parked his van right in the middle of the, you know, it's his words against mine, but I think they might have a CCTV there, hopefully. If they don't, then it doesn't really matter. I'll just argue my case. And then after that, he shouted at me, scolded me. We trade insults. That's fine, but you spit at me. You spat. I mean, one whole mouth of ran right onto my shirt. So, and if it's a t-shirt, I don't mind, you know. I don't want, you know, the last guy I told you about, the bully, he tore my shirt. That was a t-shirt, so that was fine. But this is my number one favorite, my love of my life, my shirt. And he did that, and that was inexcusable. In fact, if he have gotten down, god damn it, I would have broken his legs. Anyway, I'm here now, sitting down, meditating in this they call it Khao Nang Panturat. Just my me time. Don't want to see people anymore. Now you know why I'm a misanthrope, right? You know, my father used to say this: you don't find trouble with people, but people will find trouble with you. Don't, you know, trouble will find you. So this is one of those instances where trouble finds me, and what can you do? Like Kenny Rogers in A Coward of the County, sometimes a man just got to do the fight. Take care. See ya. Bye.